Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going through all of my favorite products from Smashbox, the ones that I use every single day and the ones that I absolutely love. So if you guys would like to see how I created this look with all of my favorite Smashbox products, then keep on watching. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with primers, and I've been actually loving two of the Smashbox primers lately, and I've been using them together. So the first primer is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. So this one is a primer and a moisturizer in one. It not only makes your foundation last all day, but it also hydrates your skin to make everything look flawless. So I've been using that just all over my face, just to create a really nice base for my foundation. And then the other primer I've been using is the Smashbox Photo Finish Minimize Pores Primer. Now, this one is super great because it not only minimizes your pores, but it also minimizes oils on your skin. So it's really great for somebody who has oily skin. And I have normal skin, but I tend to get oily like around my nose, like basically in the T-zone. So that is where I like to apply the Minimize Pores Primer. And I really like to focus it on my nose because that's where my foundation tends to lift the most. Okay, so next I'm going in with foundation, and I'm sure you guys already know because I talk about this in every video, but my favorite foundation, not just from Smashbox, but ever, is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. This is so nice. Like, normally when I use a full coverage foundation, it will just completely dry out my skin, and this foundation does not do that at all. It actually hydrates my skin. It looks super natural and gorgeous, and it's full coverage, so I absolutely love this foundation. And it also has 40 shades that we actually carry in the Wildcat Shop, so no matter what skin tone you are, no matter what undertone you are, you will definitely be able to find your perfect shade, and I absolutely love that. Okay, so now for another product that I know I've talked about quite a lot, but it is super good. I have the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealers. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love these concealers. They are so amazing. So these concealers don't crease and they last for 24 hours, which is super fantastic. But my absolute favorite part about these concealers is that they're not only full coverage, but they're also lightweight. So they're going to completely conceal everything that you want to conceal, but they don't feel heavy on the skin, and they are super easy to blend out. And I'm going to show you how I've been using them for like more of a glam look. I don't do this every day, but if I'm going to kind of do more makeup than usual, I start with the shade Fair Light Neutral, which is kind of a closer match to my actual skin tone, and I'll just go ahead and conceal. And then another one of my Smashbox favorites, of course, is my Smashbox Stippling Foundation Brush. I love this brush, and I always use it to blend out my concealer and even to apply my foundation most days. Okay, so I just went in and concealed everything with a shade that's very close to my skin tone. Now I'm going to go into a concealer that's a shade lighter. So this is Fair Neutral, and I'm just going to go right under my eyes with this, right where I have the dark circles, to kind of brighten that area up even more. So next, I'm going in with my powder, and this is one of my favorites as well. This is the Smashbox Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder. This powder is not cheap. It is $50, but it's so good. And you know, it has a grinder in it, so it grinds fresh powder for you every time, which is part of the reason why it is so expensive. But this powder is hydrating, and that is so unique for a powder. It just makes your skin look completely flawless and gorgeous, and it doesn't dry out your skin or make you look cakey like other powders do. It's just so good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish off my blush and bronzer and highlight, and I will be right back. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and move to my brows, and I know I talk about this a lot as well, but this is my favorites video. So I'm going in with the Smashbox Brow Tech Matte Pencil in the shade Taupe, and I absolutely love this pencil. It has such a precise point to it that just lets you get the perfect brow. It lasts all day, and it is such a good texture, and it matches my brows perfectly. So that is my favorite brow pencil. So let's go ahead and move on to eyes. So for my next favorite, we have the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. This stuff is amazing. Basically, if you want your eyeshadow to last all day, literally, and if you want your eyeshadows to have the best pigmentation they possibly can, then definitely get this. I love this stuff. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I have 3 favorite palettes that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to try to use all 3 of them because they're all my favorites. So first we have 2 of the Cover Shop palettes. The formula of the Cover Shop palettes is absolutely fantastic, but these 2 are just my favorite color palettes out of them. So we have the Cover Shop Ablaze palette and the Cover Shop Petal Metal palette. And the other one is the LA Cover Shop palette, which is so fantastic as well. You get the same formula and you get 4 quads of different color themes. So it's super great to create literally any look with. So I'm going to start by dipping into the Petal Metal palette into this light brown shade right here and just use that as my transition shade. So next I'm going to go ahead and dip into the Ablaze palette, and unfortunately I dropped this one, so this shade is very cracked, but I'm just going to dip into this orange shade right here and kind of start to create the outline of a halo eye with that. And try not to drop this brown eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here just to blend out the edges. So now I'm just gonna dip into the Smashbox LA Cover Shop palette, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is kind of a peachy coral, and just go ahead and keep going with the halo eye here. And again, I'm going to dip into a light shade right here. I'm using this one this time. And I'm just going to blend out the edges. Okay, so now I want to use a glitter cream eyeshadow, and I don't have any of those from Smashbox. So I'm going to be using one product that's not from Smashbox in this video. This is the Ciate London Eye Luster Cream Eyeshadow. And I have no idea what shade it is. It does not say. But it looks like this. It looks kind of purple in the component, but it's actually just like glitter. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this and place that in the center of the halo eye. So then I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the edges a little bit more. So I'm going to start with the pink again from the LA Cover Shop palette. I want to make sure that there's no like harsh lines with the glitter. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back into the orange from the Smashbox Ablaze Cover Shop palette and just place that on the outer corners. And then for the lower lash line, what I'm going to do is start with the orange from the Ablaze palette and just go right underneath my eye. I'm going to put the peach from the LA Cover Shop palette right underneath my eye on top of the orange. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take this white shade again and use that to blend out the edges. Okay, so now I'm going to move into another favorite. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm just going to go ahead and set down my face makeup. So next I'm taking the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in the shade Fishnet. This actually comes in the LA Cover Shop palette, and I love this eyeliner. It is perfect for your tight line and your waterline, and it is the Always On Gel Liner, so it will not come off, which happens to me a lot with eyeliners that I put into my tight line and my waterline. They'll smudge underneath my eyes. This one will not do that. It is fantastic. I'm just going to go ahead and place that in my tight line. So next I'm going in with my Smashbox Superfan Fanned Out Mascara. This really lengthens and separates your lashes so that they look flawless and long and perfect. And this one also is, I believe, 15-hour wear, and it's also not waterproof, so it's super easy to take off, but it won't smudge or flake off throughout the day. So now we can move on to lips. The issue that I have with most liquid lipsticks is that they're super drying and they will flake off, and you know, it doesn't feel good to have something that just dries out your lips. You know, honestly, most of the time I used to go just without lipstick at all because I didn't like how it felt. But from working with Smashbox, I discovered the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipsticks. These are so good. They are super weightless and non-drying. They just look fantastic. They last for 12 hours, so they don't come off. Even if I'm eating food, they will not come off. And they feel like I'm wearing nothing on my lips. They're just so comfortable and they don't dry out my lips. So I love these, and I've been loving the shade Fair Game lately, which is the nude for fair skin. They have nude lipsticks for every skin tone, which I absolutely love. So yeah, let's just go ahead and apply this. The other lip product that I've been loving is the Smashbox Los Angeles collection. So they have tons of glosses, and I'll go ahead and link the video where I swatch all of them. These glosses are just absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and mimic what I have on the eyes, and I'm going to take the shade Actors Guild from the Los Angeles collection and just place that right on the center of my lips. This one kind of has peachy orange glitter, which is exactly what I want to match the eyes. Okay, so here is the finished makeup look using all of my favorite products from Smashbox. I hope you guys enjoyed. I absolutely love all of the products from Smashbox. These are just the ones that I personally bought myself and own, and that I have been loving and use pretty much every single day. Yeah, you can come into the Wildcat Shop to try on any of these products or any of the other products from Smashbox that we have. All of their products are amazing and super high quality, super long lasting, and feel very natural and weightless on the skin. I have noticed a trend with all the products that I love. That is how they all act on the skin. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Into this light brown. And I broke another piece of my makeup. Oh no. Oh my god. Wow. Literally actually just broke this like insanely. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna go ahead and layer the peach from the LA Cover Shop palette right on top. Wherever I put the LA. Oh, it's in my hand. Oh no. Oh my god. I'm gonna put the peach from the LA Cover Shop palette right underneath my the ones that oh no!